All right, you know who it is. Back again with another one. It's your boy, Any Double. And I've been away for a little bit, just been in deep thought, man, just thinking about everything and thinking about everything. Trying to make sense of things, man, and just trying to figure out some stuff, you know. I've been through a lot, man, you know, and slowly but surely, it's coming to me. I'm able to piece things together, you know, to try and make sense of my experience, because at the end of the day, nobody really cares. Everybody living their life, and the sad part about it is everybody have prior motives, like hidden agendas behind the scenes in this, community, online, in real life, and this thing has been going on for a long time. So I want to just take a few minutes and just express something about, the mistakes that I made coming into this YouTube community, aka the TI community. I started the series, I think last week, 2 weeks ago, maybe. And I just want to elaborate on it, not dig too deep, but hopefully, if somebody is really going through it like me, and they happen to, come across this video, they can learn from mistakes that I made. Hopefully they don't make those same mistakes. But yeah. So in the first video, I basically was talking about how I got, how my channel came to be, and the time when I started it, what was going on for me. I was just going through a lot, man. I still am, but I was under a lot of pressure. I didn't really fully understand, and that's the thing, with this. When you are really heavily targeted, man, people think that they know everything, like they know it all, and they have things figured out, and you could kind of tell from watching things move. Well, honestly, you don't really know. You don't, man, because a lot of people aren't really going through this. There's a lot of people that's really faking jacks, man, and they coming on here and they have preconceived notions, and they have an agenda, hidden agendas behind, the antics and the moves that they make and the stuff that they do and say. And I know from experience, going through this and just watching it, that is more than meets the eye. There's a lot of Decepticons out here, and they lurking. But yeah, man, I wanted to check this one video out here, this TI community video that I made. I posted this video on June 7th, 2018. Now, this was right before I was about to be homeless again. I just started my channel. I was excited. I was really excited about the work that I was doing and these videos that I was making. And I was like really moving around, YouTubeville with a freaking blindfold on top of my eye and a bandana on top of the blindfold and duct tape on top of that. Like I really had no clue what was going on. I had no clue. Well, actually, I was learning, right? I was learning. YouTube, what's going on? It's your guy, Any Double X, man, next level. Now, I think at this point, like, I don't know if I knew yet that I was about to be homeless. Back again with a quick video. Just want to give a big shout out
To all my subscribers, man, all my new subscribers.
Right. So you could tell I'm like shouting out all my subscribers, and I was just thinking like, I don't know, man. Like I thought all my subscribers were people who supported me. Like I had no idea the amount of perps and why they subscribed to me, and you know what I mean. Like the whole, you know, I thought everybody was a supporter, and boy was I wrong about that.
On my day one subscribers, everybody who has showed love to me.
Let me take a look at the comments.
I reached a small milestone, but
oh, look at that butterfly! Shout out the butterfly.
Because I never really thought that I would be sitting here doing this.
Right, I definitely did. I never thought I'd be sitting here right now doing this. But as I look here, I see some people who are, to my knowledge, straight up real TIs and amazing people, and I see some people who set me up. Oh man, the timing on that. I see some people who really set me up, man, and you know, misled me to believe some things and really put me in a dark space. I mean, I don't know, I gotta take responsibility for my own mistakes. You know, I mean, I didn't know that the dangers that lied in these comments. You know, I thought everybody was allies and thought everybody was cool. I didn't understand. You know,
Explaining or just telling my story and just doing what I do.
And it's a lot, man. Like it's a whole lot, man. You know, like because it's so much that I went through over the years and learning about, you know, what was happening to me. You know,
writing music again, putting out songs, and doing live streams and podcasts.
How long is this? 14 minutes. Yeah, man. I was just, I was being creative, and
I have reached 400 subscribers, man.
Okay, so I have 400 subscribers.
Every one of you guys, every one of you out of the 400 who have pressed that subscribe button, man. And,
I was so happy. I mean, like low key, I was hyped. I was like, "Yo, I got 400 subscribers." You know, like I probably freaking 350 of them was freaking perps, handlers, and just people waiting to get a piece of the next level.
That's shown me some love, man. I really
I had no idea.
I really appreciate you guys, man.
Look at this.
You guys are who I do it for.
I subscribe to Next Level.
Never mind
Nobody
the
clicked it.
Never mind the perps or
nobody does
the
this.
trolls. Never mind them. I do it for each and every one of you guys.
I don't even know if people paid attention to this.
Who has pressed that subscribe button, man. So big shout out to you guys, man.
Like I tried to go over and above and beyond to make quality content, I would say.
This video here, it's not gonna be a long one. It's just something I wanted to talk about real quick, man, and that is the TI community.
The TI community.
I think it's very, I just think it's important for me to do this video and just
talk about it.
Just take a little bit of time to, to just give you guys, show you guys some love, and to just shed my light and my opinion on something. The other day, I was on a live stream and somebody asked a question.
I don't know what live stream that was.
About the TI community, and right away this person was just like, oh, you gotta watch out for the TI community, because You know, they're infiltrated with spies and perps, and then
Shout out to him too. Whoever that was really dropped a jewel on me, and I don't think I got it that day. Like I don't think I understood the that whoever said that really shared some valuable information with me, and I didn't even get it. You know, when you are isolated like I was at this time, even like I am now, like they knew that, you know, like they was aware of that, and they knew my heart and how they could play up games with my head and finesse situations. Psyops, man, box of psyops. I wish I would have known who this person was that I'm talking about on this video here.
I thought about it, man. And if you are targeted, man, if you are TI, like every aspect of your life to some degree has been infiltrated.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I know.
And that's the thing. I don't think at this point when I made this video, I honestly don't think I was in the full understanding of how infiltrated my life was and still is to this point. Like I really didn't get it. Like I was still learning. I was dealing with a lot of trauma. I was dealing with a lot of pressure, a lot of, a lot of things really went left for me. And you know, I was trying to figure it out. But I definitely learned.
Before I even knew what a TI community was, before I even knew what this program was, my life was infiltrated.
Absolutely.
A bunch of perps.
Absolutely. And that's the thing. That's another thing that I wanted to discuss. For years, I mean, like, for a very long time, I I can't even think of. I can't think of anybody that I could say that was solid and this person or people or whatever was true to me or always kept it true, and it always felt like, looking back on everything right now, like it just didn't feel right. It had like some Truman Show esque energy around it, like. And man, what I'm saying right here is
People
definitely key right
who I
here.
thought were friends, girls who broke my heart, who I fell in love with, people who have physically set out to hurt me,
Physically, yeah, and mentally, spiritually, emotionally, financially, all of those things. All of those things came from this community too, as well. And at this point, it didn't. I mean, like, there was some psyops being played, but it didn't play out in the physical, in real life at this point.
Mentally, spiritually, all of that, smear campaigns, and this.
Oh man, we're gonna talk about smear campaigns. Oh man, even some people in the comments and on this video are running smear campaigns on me right now. People that I considered friends, they wasn't really my friends. Family. I mean, they infiltrated. I can honestly say almost everything around me was infiltrated. I mean, that's something to deal with. Like, that's something that's very hard to process moving forward, when you in my shoes.
This is even ran down to my family, And that was before I knew what a TI was. Before I even knew I was targeted.
And once you got all of these perps surrounding you for so long, they can control the narrative, right? If you've been completely infiltrated and surrounded, damn near your whole life, that means everybody's connected, because these people, they work together. They have a network, they work together. And for some reason, they make a lot of money when it comes to me. I don't know why. When they do these attacks on me, these psyops, the setups, they come off with lots of money, you know?
So when this person said that, I really thought about the TI community.
And I thought about it from that, from the June 7th, 2018 next. I really didn't, it was just getting my feet wet.
Not the perps or anything else or the agents or...
Because that's what I would say 85% of this community is, if you ask me. And I didn't know that back then. Like, I was so blind to the fact. And I think that's another reason why they was able to use me, in the way that they wanted to, to have me saying things and, align with certain people who didn't give two shits about me and never did, ever did. Only thing they cared about was the task at hand and, sticking to the script.
Whatever everybody is, scared. I thought about the real TIs, the real ones.
Right. And at this point, I was thinking, there's a lot of people that's targeted just like me, which there is people that's targeted. I don't think there's as many as I believed before. There's a whole lot of people. I believe there's a whole lot of people that's playing this freaking game and pretending. And I didn't understand how serious that was. Like early on, people would say, "Oh, this one's a fake TI, this one's fake, that." And I was like, "Why do y'all care? Like, I don't even know why y'all care. Like, what's so important about, people that's faking?" Like, I didn't understand it, the severity of the whole situation. But I get it now, because those same people are getting paid to, behind our suffering, behind setting us up and getting us in a space where we can be further targeted, harassed, taken advantage of, hit with DEWs, all kinds of, honeypots, heartbreak, all kind of things.
Who are really going through this thing, man. And I thought about them, and and my heart goes out to them, because
I didn't know.
I know what you guys go through.
I didn't know, to what extent, how shady, how dirty, this whole situation really is. And how, after they use you, set you up, mess with your head, mind control you, straight control everything around you, control the narrative, control what's in your brain, control your friends, control what food you eat, control everything. And, I don't understand, like, for some people, they get the better pick of the litter or whatever. I don't know. They get the better luck or things brewed around. I don't know. Just leaves more room to wonder, right? But, after they're done, it's like they have no more use for you. It's just like, we're going to keep it going. We're going to just keep ruining them. Treat them like crap. make them do something stupid, you know, make them go shoot up some stuff. Or I mean, I don't understand, you know, like the people that's involved, like that's out here fronting, faking like they TIs and doing this to other people. Like they honestly, like, do y'all think do y'all get a pass? Because I mean, like, we just test subjects to them. They just running all kinds of tests on us to see if their freaking software works or their supercomputer or whatever. Because they aiming for complete control factor, right? Like some world domination, like straight mind control. Once they perfect this out, you don't think that they're gonna use this on you? You don't think the same thing that's gonna happen that you're doing to other people is gonna come back to you?
You know, I know this is not easy. You know, being isolated, being alone, being blacklisted,
Guys,
being put in a box, you know, being labeled as crazy, schizophrenic.
one thing that I gotta honestly say, before I end this video, because I don't want it to be too long. It's already past 20 minutes. I was definitely too trusting, you know. I definitely didn't grasp what was happening in a lot of these moments. And a lot of times they knew this, like, you know, when your life has been infiltrated on a level as mine's is or has been always, when they've been controlling everything and you don't even realize it. You have no idea how crazy it can get and who is really in your corner and who is just, you know, in it to see how far they can take it as far as running up a check and making money and profiting off of your suffering. Like, it's crazy. I mean, I was definitely too trusting. I was naive. I didn't really fully understand, you know, what was going on for me. All the way leading up to that point, even to this day, you know, like I'm still learning every day. I'm still figuring things out. And all I could do is just take things one at a time. But if this is happening to you, like if this is really happening to you, I advise you to just take some time, get alone with God. You know, use that alone time because they're gonna isolate you. Maybe that is a blessing because when you're in a situation like me, almost everybody around you is a wolf in sheep's clothing. And ain't nobody gonna keep it real. Ain't nobody gonna be like, you know, yes, this is happening, or I'm sorry, or such and such. They're just gonna gaslight you and make you feel like you did something wrong. Make you feel like you're the crazy one. Like it's all your fault. You know? So just take some time to realize and really think about who people are, the roles they have played in your life. Not what they say, but what they do, how they move. And give it to God. And I'm going to end this right now. I'm going to see you guys in the next one, right? Yeah.